Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charvana. I go by the she, her pronouns, and we are going to be watching some more Black Mirror today, specifically episode entitled Mazey Days. I have a guest with me here today. Hi! Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Natmegy, and I go by she, her pronouns.
Fantastic. And everybody, you can catch us both over on Twitch if you would like to. I am the mystery streamer over there. Nat, would you like to tell us a little bit about your content since it's your first time on the channel?
Yes, I am a asymmetrical horror lover, but I also really like to do cozy games like Stardew Valley or any of those farming sims, but I also like to do story-based games. So really, I'm just a variety streamer.
A little taste of everything, right?
Exactly, just a little bit of everything.
Have you ever seen Black Mirror before?
Yes, I have seen, I think, every season but this last season. I've seen everything. Yeah, except for this last season.
So this is going to be completely brand new for you, yes?
Yes. And I was thinking of watching the first three, and then I didn't.
Nah, it's fine.
I have no idea what this season has to hold. I'm just very excited to be here.
As far as I know, it's all anthology, so I don't think this is going to have any ties into anything. You're welcome to put any of the like Easter eggs that you guys see below. This is my first time seeing it as well, so you're getting a completely genuine new reaction from both of us. Are you ready?
I am so ready. I'm so excited.
Everybody, if you are new to my channel, you're going to be watching a watch-along series with us. That means you will have to have the content open on a different screen, whether it be a computer screen, a TV, your phone, or anything. But we are all going to go 3, 2, 1, play. We are watching from Netflix today, so get your Black Mirror Mazey Days open, and I will count down shortly. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Fantastic. Everything seems
the classic
okay.
Netflix.
A Netflix series.
Ooh. Is that how they all start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Black Mirror.
Wow, I haven't seen this in so long.
And crack. Okay. So if you're all synced up with all that, everything should be synced up.
Perfect. Yes.
And of course.
Oh, I really like the colors.
Right? Sepia tones? Would you say that?
Yeah. That's it. I like her style.
Mm-hmm. PI?
Maybe. I'm like trying to figure out who she is. I thought she was at first because she's beautiful, but then...
Yeah, we only have read the title of this one, so that's all we know. Yeah, she's definitely a PI.
Also, I love her cracked nail polish. Like, what a great thing to put in there. Like, how realistic is that? Ah.
No. Oh, he's the star, probably.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Whoa. Okay.
I will say the music this season has been pretty fun.
Yeah, this is amazing. Oh my god, the old iPod! I love it. Okay.
What is up with people and food?
Garlic and ginger?
Seriously?
That's what I meant. I put that on all my food. What do you put in your food, Nathan? Was his name Nathan? Nathan.
I don't know. Generic man number 1.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Seriously. Spices. Come on.
Ooh, classic.
Ooh. It's not your fault, though.
No.
It's not your fault, though.
However, I'm not a big fan of paparazzi. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not, but...
But also, like, it's your job. But that's horrible.
Yeah. The actor is not the problem. The infidelity was the problem.
Bingo.
I still don't really understand celebrity shit.
Crawl. Sorry, that got me so much. Me too, honestly. Under the skirt, get out of here.
Yeah, seriously. That's gross. Why are you gonna be a...
I do not like this guy. I don't think you're... If you do, I don't know what's... maybe reassess. But no.
It just leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Right? Also, this is like an interesting arc so far of paparazzi person who is like kind of reassessing, it seems, their choices. And that's interesting.
It's not the person we typically follow.
No.
Mazey Day.
I wonder who made... Wait, did they... No, they never actually said the woman in white's name.
I don't know yet.
Is this a TV show? Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Good call. Good call.
Thank you. It was the outfit.
You're like, she looks too extra. All right.
Yeah. It's too perfectly, like, shot, you know?
Turn off her mic first. Jeez.
Yeah.
Every single person heard that that's in the video village. Come on.
Every person. Getting the accent right. What is it? Oh. I was expecting like a little snack. Different kind of snack.
I was like, oh yeah, snacks, great. No.
I was gonna say, what kind of snacks are you eating?
Drugs.
Twilight? Whoa. The song's in that, in Twilight.
Is it?
Yeah, I know this song.
No.
Not the glass.
Oh no.
What? What?
You a cigarette that bad?
Also,
Not
I thought
okay.
she was gonna go for band-aids, and then what about the glass? She has a cut on her finger. Like, there's so much that's just
She's
happened.
high.
You're right. You are so right.
Oh Lord.
Don't drive while under the influence of anything, anybody.
No, 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 no. Because worst case scenario, this.
Mm-hmm. I do like the music went from like her house though to now her car. I like that. Oh.
Oh shoot. I don't know if you've ever had something like I had like a really bad car accident. I got hit by like
Mhm.
almost T-boned,
Oh
and
my god.
it was listening to one of the poppiest, funnest songs that I love. And now every time I hear that song, I can only think about that.
Yep.
So
I haven't had that yet, but I can like understand, like empathize with that.
like some of the weirdest songs for the weirdest scenarios.
Yeah.
So that's not like a song you would expect for what would happen on a hit and run for what you would think.
No.
At least not in a TV show.
Yeah. Yeah. But it wasn't, I like the choice of it though. Because it goes from going from the house to, ooh, and check. Mm. Oh. Is that an Adidas placement?
I don't think it's supposed to be a placement. I think it was just accidental peak.
It might be though, like, because they can pay less money to get like a subtle placement like that, where
Can
it's
they?
like, yeah.
Ooh, Last of Us had it all over the place.
Yeah, like anytime you see anything like that, especially in a big film or big TV series, it's always intentional. Okay, so it's about her. I assumed she was Mazey, but we hadn't gotten that. At least I don't think so.
I love her freckles. She's so cute.
She's so pretty. Act casual. Okay, Nathan, let's go. I feel him though. I understand where he's coming from. Let him finish though. He's really trying. Somebody with anxiety, I understand him. Like I genuinely understand him. However, like the garlic and ginger.
Yeah. We're gonna have issues over that one, sir.
Yeah.
The confrontation is hard though.
Oh, so hard. I love her little stud. Oh, she's gonna find her.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen. Okay. He loves that word.
$30K.
There's so much money. I mean, it makes sense.
If you can make her look like a junkie, I hate that.
I was thinking that too. Like, of course. I guess if you're out of the business, you're out of the business.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lie.
Pretty. I just hate that there's a huge fence around it. I get it, but it's like, eh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, she got information.
It's like literally hunting somebody.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, like, that they're going really deep into it. Like stalkerish level deep.
Yeah.
I guess paparazzis are just like legal stalkers. If you think
In
about
a way,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dadgummit. Dadgummit. It's that easy.
That easy. There was only 2 letters in that license plate. Just double E. That's a letter, yeah. My brain got confused with letters and numbers for a second. Oh no.
That is, in fact, yeah.
A vowel. No, yes.
Threes are, it looks like it, but you're cute. You're cute.
I'm smart.
That's gotta be the worst, because, like, how do you work it out? You just gotta turn yourself in.
Yeah. I mean, she should have, honestly. Yeah. Don't run away.
No.
Like, for all you know, like, calling 911 or whatever the equivalent is, could have saved that person's life.
I'm pretty sure,
you know?
That's manslaughter as it is. Well, I don't know, because you're driving under the influence. I still think it's manslaughter.
Still manslaughter. Still manslaughter, yeah.
I don't know what degree it would be at that point if you drive away.
I have no idea. And since especially it was in a different country, like, no idea.
Yeah.
Oh. What are you looking at?
Water?
No. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I've never hit and run anybody, but I also have never wanted to rip up the place. I feel like that's very diva-ish. But then again, I don't know.
I don't. Maybe she's processing trauma. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I shouldn't judge.
But still, it's like, that is a lot.
Yeah.
And like why? Like what was the reasoning behind it, right? Like almost like it's like recreating the night.
Yeah. You are very close.
Yeah. Does he know what happened?
I don't know.
That's fair. You're watching it with me. I don't think she needs isolation.
No.
Away from anyone and anything?
This is why you don't drive under the influence.
Yep. I was just thinking like they had to shoot that scene of like, can you just like look into the camera concerned for a little bit, please?
Some things that you would think on set would just be like the simplest of things can take like the longest amount of time too, because they're like, that wasn't reading well. Can you like do it a little bit more dramatic? Can you do it a little bit more this way? Can you lean to the left slightly?
I was thinking that. I was like, this scene probably took a lot longer than anyone thinks.
Yeah.
Those winding roads.
And editing shots. I know this is like taking out of the thing a little bit, but like editing shots of everything. Oh my gosh. Like so
They're
many
so
shots.
good. I mean, it's hard when you're like in that industry not to think about it though.
Yeah. Because there's at least been like 15 different setups already.
Mm-hmm.
Emerald Pines Diner.
I'm so glad you read that because I was trying to read it in time and I didn't get there. It is her. They love that word. They use it so much in this episode.
My desensitized self not even noticing.
I think I haven't been watching a lot of TV lately, honestly. So I don't know why I'm noticing it so much.
Run away, run away, run away, run away. Yeah.
Oh, good for it. Good though. I mean, bad, but like I get if you're the security, right?
Yeah.
And someone's trying to follow you, like that's your job.
On the kind side,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's insurance or whatever it was. I was told that if you ever pop a tire like that, somebody slashes your tire, slash all of them because you get a better discount than if you just do like 2. So if you really want to screw with somebody, just pop like 1 or 2 tires.
That's actually good to know in like a very like obscure, weird like.
I don't know if it's true.
Hopefully, will never happen.
I don't know if it's true. So he's just trying to like get with me to like pop all my tires or something.
Everyone, Google's your friend.
Yeah.
Don't take our advice. We're not.
Yeah, don't pop your tires. I am not going to take any legal action from any of that.
No.
Also, if I was her, I would have probably taken photos of him just so I can be like, somebody's popping my tires. Look at this.
Yeah. You or like, yeah, photos as he's doing it. Like Mazey.
Wow, so many people are so easy at giving information.
I feel like that's probably real though. Like if you don't understand that like this is the information they're looking for.
I'm just so used to like, do you want coffee? Yes. Okay.
Here you go.
That's like the extent of our conversation. I'm nice to my waiters and everything, but they just never want to talk to me.
Honestly, very fair. I love the tap tap. So the audience knows. Right
This
here.
one. So Black Mirror always has a twist. And
Yes.
as I do like to figure things out, do you think she's going to end up accidentally hit and running somebody?
I've been thinking about that for a while. When I said I think I know what's going to happen, I think she's going to be either in something's going to happen to Mazey Day, and it's going to be her fault of trying to stop him. But like that's how I feel like because she's already had this pain that either he's going to end up being the one that's hurt and it was her fault for like pushing him, or she has to be the one that survives and it's her fault. That's all I know. Because of the previous setup of the other star, right?
Yeah. I don't know if she's going to become like nah,
obsessed
there's no
with
way. Well, I was thinking like a star.
Oh. No, I think she's going to become obsessed with this. He's going to get injured and or something's going to happen to him.
Yeah.
I was thinking originally Mazey Day, but I feel like that's just such an obvious, like, something happens to Mazey Day. Unless Mazey Day does something to him, because there's also that, like, kind of set up
she's going to become
right?
part of a scandal. Like, she has to become part of a scandal. Yeah. And then it's going to be flopped back on her, like, you are the reason there is a scandal.
Yes.
But I don't know what it is.
For sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Did you really? Did you really?
You have to try.
What if it set off an alarm?
Yes. Yep. I'm more sure, personally.
Completely unrelated topic. He's very pretty.
He is. I have been thinking that myself.
It's a good-looking cast. I'll say that. This whole thing.
They did good. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Sorry.
We got this guy in here.
Oh yeah. And maybe he could look a little bit better if his attitude was better, but like
it really is an attitude problem for sure, sure.
They tracked him. Boo.
Yep. It's a hat too.
It's too small.
Yeah. People who walk with toothpicks in their mouth scare me because you can have so many injuries with them that it just terrifies me. I mean, you just want privacy. I don't know. Digging a hole? Dang.
That
worked. Oh, it worked. Okay. You know what? You're right.
Pecan pie. $3.
Oh, pecan. I thought they kept saying Peking pie. I was like, Peking duck? Like Peking duck pie?
Duck pie.
Pecan.
Cops.
Makes sense. Yep. Is her plate still there?
Her car's got.
It looks like her plate was still there. Maybe, yeah.
Oh, you're thinking like dinner.
For sure. Yeah, no, her dinner, it looked like the plates were still there. So I was wondering if this was like a back in time thing.
Mm.
It was a 2-second cameo. I don't think so. Sorry, there's just 4 of them on the camera. Are they locking her in? Power tools could be like drilling her in somewhere. Yeah. I think he's locking her in.
That would be really scary.
And dangerous on a multitude of levels. Chained her up. Do you see the chain on her neck?
I didn't.
Oh, wow. This got dark. I mean, it was dark, but like, oops, sorry. You know? Unless I saw something. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I did. It was like a silver, like a big one, right? Like what kidnappers use.
Yeah.
Trying to save her.
Stop taking photos.
Yeah. That's your coworker.
Yeah, you butthead. I'm telling you, they're gonna sell something of this. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make her the baddie.
Yeah.
Like she got kidnapped or something.
I hate that they're all taking photos right now while she's trying to help. Like, this is so gross. Now she knows what it feels like, though.
Rock.
Is something going to happen to Mazey, but they have these photos, so they're going to make it into like...
That she did it, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe she's driving away from... Ooh, she could be maybe taking them away, her away from them, and then the accident happens.
I don't understand the goat bit.
Yeah.
I don't understand the chain bit either, but I don't understand a lot of what's happening right here.
Yeah. Ooh, full moon werewolf type thing. I mean, that is a part of Twilight. Werewolves, and then that if that is the case, oh my goodness, because that is an amazing song choice.
Okay.
This
took a turn.
I cannot get over that they use this Twilight song during this is wow.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm like, I'm out. No, thank you.
My mind is blown.
I'm
like,
one of these two where it's like, that's happening?
Yeah, leave. The chain makes sense. The goats make sense.
The goats make sense. The chain makes sense. The locking her in makes sense.
I get it.
Okay, this is a resort, though, like, for a lot of people. So...
But they rent it out for so no one else.
To no one else?
No one
okay,
else
I thought it was like a multiple person thing. I'm like,
what
if there's multiple people there that are werewolves?
Oh, yeah. No, it is a multiple thing, but they rented it out.
Oh, you stuck, dude. You gonna die.
wow, he's getting eaten alive and you're just gonna take his camera? That's
Yeah.
not okay. You have so many photos yourself, dude.
He didn't get the shots of it, the transformation.
Oh, okay. That was a twist I didn't expect. I'm gonna say it.
I didn't either.
They got me. To be fair, you're not like, oh, it's probably a rare werewolf, you know.
That had to hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his leg. Oh, his face.
I'm still trying to process what's happening.
Yeah, me too, dude.
I was not expecting any of this.
What always surprises me is, like, why did werewolves go after the people that are running away and stuff? Why don't they just, like, you got goats, you got 2 dead people.
So
why continue on?
Unless there is a bit of, like, recognition there of, like, they know my secret. Right?
Maybe?
Maybe. But then why go after that one guy? It's still going on. Gotta cook that chicken right.
There's glass everywhere. That guy's just gonna jump through the glass, my dude, not the door.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much glass. It's just gonna see you and be like...
He's reaching for his gun, too.
What a butt.
Like,
don't you reach for it.
I'll do that momentarily. No,
oh my gosh,
help.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Just say there's like a wolf or something. There's a wolf hunting.
Right?
That's all you had to say also. Just, oh no.
But to be fair, like the trauma of it, like the...
Yeah. Oh, is now she handcuffed too? Please don't.
No. Just one hand. And they blocked off the other exit.
Yikes.
Yep. Why is the cop doing nothing? He has the gun. Sir.
Ooh. Not what I expected.
Now he'll do something.
Just shock and stun, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Oh, that sucks.
And she's gonna feel responsible for all those lies, of course. Oh, he was bit though, so will he turn?
Ooh, I didn't think about that, but yeah, probably.
You get the money. Oh no, he's not. He's okay. So what was the plan? To just have her be alone for a few days? And then what? Like...
survive out through the full moon, at least, I imagine.
Maybe. Oh, she's giving it to her, like you do it yourself. Oh, that's okay. I guess it also takes it off of you in the sense of like, if it has her fingerprints, it looks like she did all this.
Mm.
I was gonna say I hate this shot because she looks so sinister here. Wait, if you have a photo of you of her doing that, then clearly you were there and clearly like you forced it almost. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this photo is gonna do what you think it's gonna do. It's over. That's it.
What?
That I haven't processed it yet. I don't think. Well, you know, I said at the very start, this is a Twilight song. Oh my gosh, I know this song. This is like so that is played when that is the song that it's interesting because that's the song that's played when they're doing their like classic baseball scene. It's like a very classic scene in Twilight, and that's the song that's being played. And you would think they would have done one that had Jacob or like other werewolves in it, but I also think that that's perfect because that is a song that when you hear it, you go Twilight. Yes.
I've not seen it, so this is perfect. I'm so glad that you were the guest on this one because I have not seen Twilight, so I did not even catch the reference there.
You have to, because one, it is the cringiest thing you've ever seen.
Hey.
As somebody who read it as a child and the books, I was really upset that the cafeteria scene wasn't involved, and I was really upset. I was upset by how they did it. But as an adult, I think it's wonderful because it's so bad that it's entertaining. But yeah, when I heard the music, I was like, oh my gosh, this is Twilight. And I never once thought it was like purposely put in there. I thought they were just like, this is a really good song. Like, you know, we all know this song. But then when it came back that she was a werewolf and I realized like the song had to do with the incident where she got turned into, like, blew my mind. Oh, absolutely.
Gosh. I thought that this wouldn't even be a werewolf thing. Like, that's so far out of left field that I wasn't expecting it. But because we knew there was all these kind of twists. But as soon as you said there was a chain around her neck, I seriously thought it was going to be like... okay, I did think that I was hoping, and I'm glad she did. Our main character did end up like breaking in and trying to free her. But I thought that was going to turn into her scandal moment. Be like, she kidnapped her. She did this. Because it's all about... Black Mirror has got to be normally about how, like, technology screws us up. And I thought that was going to be it. Where it was going to be, like, taking photos of her and then miscommunicating that to the world of, like, this is what was happening. I didn't expect a lycanthrope here. Like, what? I not even once had that premonition going into this.
But that also makes me think, if the chains are already there, it clearly has like a barn-esque with like the goats. Right. I'm almost wondering if this is a rehab specifically for people who are werewolves. Like, is this a known thing? And this is specifically for them. You know what I mean?
I guess. How would she know to call him? He's like a holistic doctor and everything. Does he advertise as that?
The shock of, because you think like, oh, she's just going through trauma. And I was like, he's just helping her get through the fact that she killed somebody. Like, I never... Like, at the end, you almost forget that that's where this started.
Mm-hmm. And it makes so much more sense that she wrecked the place now.
Oh my, I'm like, I get it. I understand.
Now it all makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense. Well, it's also interesting that the person she unalive is the person who was her demise, right? Like, she unalive somebody who then basically gave her a death sentence. Like, that's really fascinating of a thing. You know, it doesn't make it right, but it does, like, it's like, oh, it's interesting how
for a circle story.
Yeah, for a story, for a circle story.
Yeah.
I'm glad you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I feel like the main character, if she came out and she's like, this all happened, I personally would be like, okay, werewolves, I feel like don't exist because you're just coming at me saying that a star is a werewolf and we have no past experience of like scientists saying that there's a link to it. There's like no previous research. Like I don't see anything else. So I feel like you just wanted a story, and in order to get the story, you forced this person to dress up and you like pretended like it was going to be a show, and they're no longer with us anymore because of you. And like, you know, that the whole, I feel like that's how I would take it. So I feel like either way, she's kind of screwed herself. You know, like that last picture didn't need to happen.
It really didn't. It really, really didn't. I don't know what I would do in any of the choice moments. It's so hard to say. I'm glad that she left it up to her, being like, this is a you decision. I felt like that was humane, not only for herself, but for the person asking. I don't love that by any means. I think that she could still get help. I feel like there's a way that you can still find something to get way past that. Is it a terrible situation to be in? 100,000%. But it's one of those things that I'm glad she didn't keep the decision for herself. What's disgusting is that she was choosing to take a photo of it. Whether it be as a vindictive thing for what's happening around them or anything like that I don't know. But if it's just for the bag of money, that disgusts me. So,
I was thinking like it could be as proof, but the reason I'm saying it's not that is because there is the moment as you watch it that you see the sinisterness come through. And they did that on purpose. Like anything within film and television, especially Black Mirror, is there intentionally, right? Like the Twilight song is there for a reason. Same with that change in her demeanor. She went from a sympathetic person to somebody whose eyes got really cold. Her face dropped ever so slightly. The camera angle tilted where there was a lot more shadow suddenly across her face. And all those are indicators to the audience, like, this is a villain. This is more sinister. And I feel like because of that, it was for the money. So they wouldn't do that if it was for, this is proof. It was a proof thing. She'd be like, you know, like she'd look away, snap the photo, look away, and just like be distraught.
Well, because if anything else, if you gave somebody all of these photos, like, yes, there is like tons and tons of evidence and tons of proof that is right there at the moment. We have so many photos, but I know it's not vampire logic, but let's say like none of those photos came out. Every single one was blurry. Every single one had some kind of mess up and everything. So nobody's going to believe you. And the only believable shot that you could possibly get is that one. And that's disgusting. That's disgusting. So
absolutely gross.
What a bad ending. Like what a ick ending. Like out of everything, this whole episode was really entertaining to me and just being like, whoa, I didn't expect that. But the gut punch was definitely the end.
I will say one of my favorite parts is just the cop going on about chicken.
Yes.
Like semi-pausing, but like continuing. He also clearly doesn't know what thought he's going on. He's just like talking, trying to find his point again.
He's just like, I see that's happening, and like doing good chicken, making good chicken is good. Otherwise, you can get dead. And
that's like, I've done that before. I'm like, I'm still gonna talk about what I'm, you know. And then
my brain wants to function somewhere else, but I do want to get this thought out. So, yes.
Yeah. That was so good.
What did you think of her roommate?
Fascinating. I feel like he didn't need to be in the story. If I'm being honest, I feel like if we cut all of that interaction out, well, I guess you did need something to understand why she needed the money. But I feel like you could have done it differently. I found him interesting because he's annoying at first with the whole like garlic and ginger thing. I also, as somebody with anxiety and who hates confrontation, like I've done that. I've been that person who's like talked to my therapist about a situation and they're like, this is how you deal with it. So like I write it down. And then like what I used to do is I'd write letters to people and I'd give it to them. And then they'd like read the letter and I'd stay there to be like, this is what I'm trying to say. So like, I get it. I get it. I feel like he almost didn't need to be as big of a role as he was.
I think
you know?
like you said, I think he could be easily replaced with like a shot of a few bills. Like,
Or like a landlord being like, a text being like, where's the money
I
for
feel
the
like
rent?
it derailed a
An
couple of
eviction notice.
times. He was like the comic relief, but it wasn't, he didn't do a bad job by any means because
Hmm.
like people with anxiety exist. And I feel
Yeah.
like they wanted to throw him in as just like a come on kind of moment for us. But the reality of his plot device was to show how broke they were, or at least
Yeah.
she was in the moment. And I feel like it could have been done so differently just with like a shot of bills or anything. And we didn't have to have her turn away at the beginning. She could have just been like, from the very get go, just being like, guys, these people are people too. Realize they're people too. Because we have that moment
Yeah.
at the beginning. We have that moment at the beginning where she gives up to go be a barista instead, a coffee
Hmm.
barista. Uh, but that just like brings us to the point of paparazzi. Would you like to tell me anything that of your thoughts about paparazzi?
So I have been, ever since I was young, I knew I was going to be in the public eye. Like I wanted to be an actor, a dancer, a singer. Like I was working towards that. So naturally, the only way to get a career in that is to be in the public eye. And one thing I always hated is people seem to forget that actresses, dancers, those people are also human and they do have a right to privacy. And in particular, I really hate, and this didn't come up with this, but children of actors and actresses tend to be like, oh, well, since they're your kid, we are now allowed to just put them all over the place. And I think that's so harmful. And I know there are laws being pushed, but I think paparazzi just there's so few laws against paparazzi, and we really need to fix it. I understand why paparazzi exist. I understand why people are very into it. I've just never liked it. I've never looked at tabloids. I've never been into that even as a kid because I knew I was going to be in this industry and that in order for me to pursue a job I loved, I would have to give up my freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be that way.
I'm not.
What about you? Because you're also in that industry,
I'm not
right?
a huge fan of celebrityship and celebrity worship myself. I am really bad for being in the industry, not even knowing half the names of the people. I'm just like, oh, I like that one guy from this one show because he's this character, or he does a great job as this character in that one show. But if you ask me a lot of big starlet names, I'd be like, I still don't know their name. I just recognize faces very easily. And that's because like I just haven't done the celebrity worship and like the celebrity focus, because it can be really devastating to a lot of people. I'm not going to say it was her fault by any means that the guy at the very beginning ended up taking his life. It was his choice to do infidelity. It was his choice to put himself in the public eye. But it's mostly the infidelity, which I would hope is what led to his downfall, if anything. But it just sucks. It just sucks that they don't have, and celebrities and people of note don't have any kind of private life. It's kind of like, it's not fair. People are still people ultimately, and that's why paparazzis just kind of leave a bad taste in your mouth. I think the worst gut punch moment of this entire thing wasn't like, it was the ending for me. The worst gut punch moment was the very end for me.
Because paparazzi, all they're really doing is invading people's personal spaces and causing parasocial relationships to be stronger. Like they're just the boat of harbinger, the boat, you know what I'm saying? Like the boat of parasocial relationships. And from going from, oh, what I do has impact, whether I'm the cause, I at least was a part of it, right? She was a part of it in some way, to I no longer want to do this because this is very against my morals. I don't like this. To then kind of bringing it back to the first part of like, this is what I do. This is what I like. I'm going to do it again, was very fascinating because I feel like a lot of people have like an ick around paparazzi. And it was interesting to go from, oh, this paparazzi, they are people too. And like they have morals and they're good, to like, oh, nope, they're still like this.
I think part of it is society being so eager for it. And that's a commentary to have. It's like society wants to know what's happening with these people because somebody is willing to pay $30,000. But also tabloids having that added layer of like, well, just for the entertainment value, if you can make it look like then we'll give you $40,000 if it's something scandalous. And like, that's,
Yep.
oh, that's where it goes, just like rubs me wrong anyway, because
Yeah.
if it was factual, it's not good. It's still violating all kinds of privacy, but like, oh.
You're then going another step of falsifying information. And that is...
That's the not good
like,
part. Talking about privacy, they don't even have respect for each other and their own privacies in that way, because he basically air tagged him, the other guy. Do you remember that? Or it's just
which
like,
is
are
illegal.
you kidding? Well, because they wanted to like find out where Mazey was. But oh my goodness, come on.
Well, that, and then also just taking all, like, she was trying to help her off these chains, and there's just cameras everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely
that's
everywhere.
so annoying. And the fact of it is, probably does happen. I have heard of instances where celebrities can have their favorite paparazzis, or they'll like be sure to like be friendly with their paparazzi. So it's not every case, but in these extreme cases, it's just an ick factor. And I can see why a lot of paparazzi are hated, and why celebrities would want to stay hidden and get away from them. Because if this was my daily life, just going to the grocery store, no. It doesn't have anything to do with technology. And most of the Black Mirrors that I have seen have always been technology based. The only technology is the cameras or the iPod.
Oh, right. Like, it's old school technology too. Like, it's not like new tech or like future. Also, I guess there isn't a lot, or I haven't really seen a lot of unrealistic, like, I'm not saying werewolves don't exist for all the werewolf believers out there, but
it's a stretch for a lot of the Black Mirrors. Most of the Black Mirrors could happen just like with advanced technology. Yeah. So maybe we're stepping back from that since the pandemic times, because we have already lived through a horrible, traumatic worldwide event. Maybe we were trying to step back and be like, let's be a little bit more family friendly. My bad. But more,
I was with you though. I was like, yeah. And then I went, wait a minute.
more palatable for the entertainment purposes, instead of like freaking everybody the freak out. Or giving big companies ideas in the future. So maybe
I think because there was like a robotics. I don't know. I can't remember the robotics thing, but they came out with like a little dog that does stuff. And I think I'm like, maybe they were like, oh, our ideas are becoming realities. Maybe we step back and we go, what's a fun, like, non-realistic or not as realistic
Let's
right now?
hope that lycanthropy doesn't become a thing, at least not in our lifetimes. We have enough to deal with at this point. Let's skip over that.
I've lived through enough, okay?
But I am glad that Black Mirror has a twist every episode, and this one I didn't see coming, so good on them for that as well. Guess I always like to, as the mystery streamer, figure out what's coming and try to see if I can top it and be like, what if they did this? And then they do it. But I don't think it was a bad twist by any means. I didn't see it coming. I think that's all we have for the episode for today. So until next time, everybody, we will see you all later. But Nat, where can we find you on social media?
Natmegy across everything on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube as well. I have Natmegy, and then also Natmegy Gaming if you like to see my gaming content.
And all those links will be down in the description down below. Also, you can find myself over on twitch.tv/Charvana. If you guys want to just come over and talk to either one of us while we're live, that would be awesome. So go click those links. Chatty. Yeah, very, very chatty. So chances are we will say hi. We will say hi. But in the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for joining us this week. We will see you again. Bye for now. Mwah!